What's up everybody, my name is Hosanna and sometimes I go by Jose, and today we are in San Diego, California, right by the Hotel del Coronado, which is like right there. And what we're doing today, this is part 2 of the Halloween special. We are going on a ghost tour of the hotel, so let's get started. The Hotel del Coronado is one of the most infamous hotels in the SoCal area for being incredibly haunted. It has several ghost stories, as you will soon see during our tour. The tour that we went on cost about $30 per person, so prepare yourself for an evening of mystery. Nice hotel, nice hotel. Is that Kate? Is that her? We will never know. These aisleways are even creepy too. It's like closed off. They are. Where are we going? Ooh, ice cream. Wait, so this hotel is supposed to be super haunted, right? Super haunted. Where are we going? I have no idea. Maybe we went into a weird time loop over there. Stairs. Yeah. There's stairs. Oh, this is creepy. Yeah, what it was really famous guest in this hotel was a girl named Kate Morgan, and she was found dead on the stairway leading down to the beach. And nobody really knows why. So we're here to explore that. Wow, creepy black dress. There she is. Getting like Tower of Terror vibes, like majorly. That is awesome. That's really cool. He said brick building. I thought it was that. That's brick.
So we were headed to the right way because that is brick.
There is brick, but
there's a difference. But locked.
That's House Museum.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
But today we have reports of what seems to be a dark shadow figure hovering in doorways and appearing in mirrors and windows. She jumps up and she screams as both of these doors go flying open. Now the other team member turns around and asks her what happened. She said that she saw that dark shadow figure hovering in the window. We're going to carry on to the Victorian building.
Heavy in here.
Yeah.
Okay, did you guys feel it too? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is it just me?
No, it's not just you.
The bridge to get here tonight, raise your hand. Yes, it's a beautiful bridge. Proposed to be built in 1929, but our Navy opposed it. They thought that it was going to interfere with their field operations. And of course, we love our military. So it wasn't built until August of 1969. But as of today, I have some sad news to report. There have been more than 400 suicide reported deaths pertaining to that bridge. Brave testimony of climate. And right over here, you'll see a steep pitch coming down on Orange Avenue. Notice the little pedestrian crosswalk. And when the hotel was first built, this was known as Dead Man's Curve. We had many motor vehicle fatalities because, well, the streetcars would run over the people trying to cross. Yes, very sad and unfortunate. We're going to carry on to the Victorian building. Follow me this way.
Creepily walking up to the Victorian building.
Those windows up there are really pretty. Do you see them? Stained glass?
Oh yeah.
There's only like
right up there. Yep. What, the cleaning?
Yes.
Do you think she's gonna do something with it?
Yes.
I don't know.
I think she's conditioning us to freak us out. She's doing something. Or is it just eeriness?
Eeriness.
Just to create an eerie.
Or just to keep the group together so you know where she's going. I don't know.
Maybe we're reading way too much.
Yeah. Kate Morgan.
Meaning that she didn't check in with her spouse, her husband, her fiance. She came by herself. Her entrance was that one right there, and this one right here was the main entrance. Now, when she checked in with the hotel clerk, she told the clerk that her name was Miss Lottie A. Bernard, Detroit, Michigan.
So she's lying about her name.
She
didn't want to be known that she was there. She lied about her name. And she arrived alone.
Basically a sanitarium
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a resort, but mostly like a sanitarium.
Yeah. So she had like nerve problems, and then she was also clenching her stomach, which on another video they were saying that she may have had like stomach cancer, but then she went down to the physician at the time, which was over there at the beach house, and then the story stops. Oh no. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good evening.
So this particular store existed in 1888. Used to be the women's billiards room, and now you have a bunch of team members saying they're seeing lots of heavy jars, the one not flying across the room. Oh my gosh. I can't hear it.
Floor of all. You'll notice that the rooftop is much lower. The windows are smaller. And if you do some investigating up there, the hallways are more narrow. The reason for this is because you were a child, along with your nanny or caretaker. You were stationed on the 5th floor to not disturb the other guests on the lower floors. And there's 2 rooms on the 5th floor that are very haunted. One of them has to do with an assistant hotel manager's wife. Several years ago, she was suffering from an illness. She paid the pharmacist downstairs at the pharmacy a visit, and she purchased a bottle of chloroform. She brought up her 5-year-old son up to her room on the 5th floor, drank the whole bottle, committed suicide, left behind her 5-year-old son.
So what would they do if somebody like just was following people around like on the tours and hadn't paid for it?
You mean like a person that didn't pay?
Yeah, just like starts following around. Like how would you know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, they just get it for tour.
It's not her job to regulate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sketched in the local newspapers, and well, it made headlines all over the world. And the headlines were the ones that dubbed her the beautiful stranger. Well, a family of Lizzie Bernards residing in Detroit, Michigan saw this sketch, and they said that their daughter Lizzie ran off with a married man. She couldn't be located. But when they saw this sketch, they said that this was not their daughter, Lizzie Bernard. So, the following week, the Grant family from Los Angeles, a wealthy family, saw this sketch in the local newspaper and said this was their house servant for 2 weeks. This was Katie Logan. They found pictures. Names on the pictures were scratched out as if she was concealing her identity. And they found a marriage certificate. Kate Farmer married to Thomas Morgan. That's how we were able to identify her as Thomas Morgan. Her grandfather saw this sketch in his hometown, and he said that this was his granddaughter, Kate Morgan. And, well, her story's very sad, but she did end her own life here by her own hand. Her grandfather didn't want to personally identify her body, so he came and, well, he just sent payment to have her buried at Mount Hope Cemetery. Believed that Dr. Anderson was a lover. My last story comes from, well, security. He was coming up this ramp from the beach. He had just finished doing his rounds at Beach Village. He sees a woman dressed in all black at the center of the roundabout. He thought that maybe she was confused or distorted. She didn't know how to get back to her room. So he had asked her from a distance, "Can I help you find your way back to your room?" She responded by turning and looking at him and saying, "I know this place better than you do, where the little bushes are." They said, "Well, you need to go talk to the historian." He said, "Why?" They said, "There used to be a staircase right there, and that's where Kate Morgan's body was found." So he went to go talk to the historian, and, well, the historian told him the truth. He was standing right where her body was found. Her feet pointed 15 feet away from the ocean. That's how close the ocean was here. And the reason why I mentioned earlier that our guests talk about a woman weeping and crying in the hallways, well, we believe it's her because we believe that she's still weeping and crying for her lost son. With that said, have a lovely night. Thank you so much for being on my tour tonight.
And like she's writing right right now. She like did not break character.
She did not break character at all. That was good. So they basically said that she was basically everywhere, all over the hotel.
Yeah.
So California Cabanas, Hotel del Coronado.
And this is where she died,
And
like, right here.
this is where she died, like right here. There used to be stairs right here, and she was found there, right by these bushes. All right, should we explore the hotel a little bit? Walk the halls? 3327 is her room? Okay. Hey guys, it's Editing Hosanna, and I'm in like a sweatshirt, sweatpants and whatnot, and I'm taking a look at the footage that I have going on here. And there was really one thing that I wanted to mention before I showed you walking around the halls in the hotel, and it was fairly eerie when we were there. Mainly because like we got off the ghost tour and that was weird, and seeing all the places where the ghost stories happened and whatnot. But I think what was the creepiest thing for us was there was no one walking the halls whatsoever. So when you're watching this footage, watch all the hallways in the background because there's no one. You would think like there would be staff walking around, that there would be like people who are staying in the rooms walking around, maybe getting ice or something, but there's no one. It was dead silent, no one in the halls, no noises except occasional creaking and some squeaking here and there. Anyway, take a look.
8:01 p.m.
So one of the doors happened to be open. Wow. The stairs are creaking too, which is like... Wow. 3327, so her room's that way. People that are staying in her room are probably like, oh my god, people. Okay, 3327. Here's our 38. Did you hear the squeaking? Yes. Okay. I keep hearing creaking, like over there. That's weird. There's her door. There's her room. Leaning staircase.
Yeah. Okay, there's like an ice machine or something.
There's gotta be. You want to go to the 5th floor? Let's go. These stairs are so weird. I feel like I'm falling that way. Okay, instantly the ceiling just got smaller. The hallways are so narrow. Those are some creepy ass chairs. They're cute. That's weird. Can you make it creak again? Can like touch the ceiling. Radiant services. These hallways are so weird. And it's a full moon tonight too. The floors aren't falling, yeah. It's like the wood is bending. That's cool. This goes down to the lobby. Oh. Whoa. It's wonky. You can see how it like dips down. What the heck? Also, does anyone know why this particular wallpaper, like, it's kind of weird. And that was our super haunted, really creepy ghost tour at the Hotel del Coronado here in San Diego. If you liked the video, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below for more, and feel free to comment of where we should mosey on over to next. Have a happy Halloween! Anyone else getting Shining vibes? You guys can talk, I'm just needing this.
Okay.
Well, let's stay here in the room sometime, because you could rent out her room.
Get all the
And
Ashley.
yes.
Right for spirit box.
Yes, then we can talk to people. We're following the jingle jingle. It almost sounds wrong.